What's going on, guys? So what's up? Welcome to the YouTube channel. This is my first video. So you guys probably know me from either TikTok or Instagram or somewhere else. If you're finding this on YouTube, what's up? My name is Matt. Pretty much I'm a 16-year-old entrepreneur. So for anyone new around here, pretty much what I do, or my main focus, is drop shipping. So drop shipping is essentially buying a product for low, selling it for higher online. And the nice thing is that you never even have to touch the product in hand. So my main goal is to grow and nurture aspiring drop shippers and honestly just aspiring entrepreneurs in general, and showing them how they can really reach success. So if you guys want to be a part of the journey and you really want to start learning, on top of just having some fun, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. But anyways, let's get into some good stuff. All right, guys, so now we're outside, or not outside, but we're out in the main room of the office. And then this is the main office that we got. So yeah, this is it, boys. I'm not gonna show you everything in there. You'll see eventually. But yeah, I just want to give you guys a bit of an atmosphere tour so you know what I'm working with. But yeah, let's get back to the good stuff. So now we're back, we're in my office. And if you guys follow my TikToks, you've probably seen this place before. But anyways, you guys have been waiting to see some results from the stores. So now we're gonna go over the exact methods, the strategies that I had to implement in order to see numbers just like these. So yes, this screenshot, this is from one of my stores. All I was selling was a phone case. So there's a few main reasons why this product was so good and I was able to scale it really consistently. And that's because it was so unique. When I'm talking about unique, I don't mean something pretty cool that a lot of people would buy. I'm talking about revolutionary, like new technology that just came out that was popping at the time. So pretty much this phone case, the main feature of it was the main selling point. All I really had to do was show off the product and the feature that it had, and it would just do crazy numbers. To give you guys some perspective, this was the first month of the store. So when I first opened it up, I believe on November 17th, somewhere around there, it did pretty well at the start, and you guys can see that it went really parabolic. So before I keep going and I show you guys the strategies that I used and all the rest of the results from the store, I want to just really emphasize the fact that getting into dropshipping is just like getting into any other job. For example, let's say you go to college for 4 years to become a doctor. You had to train and study and go through years of schooling in order to master that skill. It's a really hard thing to do, and my main point is you have to learn the skill in order to pursue it. And it's the same exact thing with dropshipping. You can't just jump online and try to make a store from scratch, because although it could work, at the same time it's going to be very difficult because you don't know what you're doing. So just like any other job, you have to have the right knowledge and skill set behind it. So after scaling some of my own stores, seeing numbers like these, getting really good results, my team and I worked together for months on months to create an academy. So the academy is perfect for anybody who's trying to get into dropshipping. If you want to learn a little bit more about it, it's down in the description. So once again, that first month, it was pretty good. We saw some really good results. We were able to create very strong audiences. So then all we had to do was send out our ads to these new audiences, and this is what the results were. In the month of December, I was able to generate over $140,000 in sales. So it was a very good month. And a majority of the reason is because, one, it was holiday season and people were buying presents like crazy. Number two, there also wasn't a lot of competition. I was pretty much just competing against myself. And number three, before we went ahead and scaled the ads, what I did was order like a crap ton of the cases. And then once I got the cases, I was able to record my own professional 4K video ads. Oh my God, those video ads, if you're able to get custom content, your store will go through the roof. And we talk about that later in the rest of the video. But anyways, back to the results. So over 140,000 in sales. At the end of the day, I only took home about 35% of that, but 35% profit margins for generating this much money is really good. So if you check out other YouTubers and you search up dropshipping in general, usually the profit margins are between 20 and 30%. There's probably people out there making even more, but for the most part, you know, I can't complain. That was our best month. We had the custom ads, and on top of that, this was the strategy that we used in order to fulfill all of those orders very quickly. Instead of just using the normal AliExpress way, what we had to do is use a brand new supplier. And that supplier was from a website called Alibaba. Alibaba, it's similar to AliExpress. The only difference is that Alibaba is for bulk fulfillment. And when I say bulk fulfillment, I literally had to buy thousands of cases, get them shipped to my office, and then manually ship out each and every single one of them. So I pretty much had to hire a team of like 7 people. They came over to the office. I even hired a manager in order to, figure everything out. But essentially there were 7 people lined up in a row, just going like this, packaging everything. So this process obviously took longer, but at the same time, there were a lot of benefits, which I'm gonna go over later. But this was the process that I used in order to fulfill all of those orders. Then the next month was January. And January, it definitely wasn't as good as December, but I also had to keep in mind that it was the month right after the holiday season, so not as many people were buying. Plus, my ad account was disabled. It was because I accidentally broke one of Facebook's rules when advertising, and the business took a little bit of a hit. We didn't get any sales for a little bit of time, but the ads continued to run and we were able to continue to scale this store for a very, very long time. And actually, I'm even still running the store and I'm having somebody take it over completely. Therefore, I don't have to worry about it or anything, and all I do is just get a paycheck. So that's also the power of dropshipping. Once you master the skill of dropshipping, all you have to do is build up stores and then just hire someone to take care of everything. Anyways, I can only sit there for so long. I'm gonna go out to my car and I'm gonna explain the entire 4-step process that I took and that you guys can use in order to really scale your stores to the max. Just a quick side note, like I said earlier, if you guys are new around here and you really want to get into dropshipping, you want to learn how I was able to literally sell a phone case in order to make thousands and thousands of dollars, definitely check out the academy. We go through everything, but see you guys in a second. Step 1. Find a product that is extremely unique that you cannot find in any stores. So usually I go by this little mental trick. If you can find it in Walmart, then most likely it's not going to be a winning product just because it's already out there, people already know what it is, and it's going to be really hard to sell. Step 2, once you have a very unique product, you need to create a very well-branded store. So if you guys are new to dropshipping, you don't know how to create a well-branded store, you guys are gonna hate me. What you want to do to create a well-branded store, and like I said, we go over it much more in the academy. So these are the 3 main things that you want to focus on when branding your store: the logo, the product images, and then the ads. Those 3 things are your main marketing tactics. If they look professional and very well created, then people are going to be buying from your store a lot more than somebody that's just using the standard AliExpress pictures. Step 3, order the product from Amazon and get a very well-created video ad. So the ads are the most important part. You're going to want to test out both Facebook and Instagram at the start, and then eventually expand into Snapchat, TikTok, all that good stuff. So when just starting out, you want to make that video ad the best possible. So I usually don't go for photo ads. They don't work well. Video ads are where it's at. The 4th part to the strategy is the actual fulfillment. So this is what I talked about earlier. Either you can go about 2 different ways. First, you can order through AliExpress and just do it the standard drop shipping way. Right now, the shipping times are so absurd, it's over a month. A good alternative to that would be going about it through a US-based supplier. But let's say that you really want to take your store to the next level and you really want to implement this strategy to the max. What you could do is the strategy that I mentioned earlier about Alibaba. Essentially what you'd be doing is shipping all the orders straight to your house or your office, wherever you're located, and then individually shipping them out to each of your customers. Not only will this cut down the product cost, it'll cut down the shipping time, and on top of that, you'll have happy customers. But anyways, guys, we're in quarantine. Try it out if you'd like, and if you really want to take it to the next level and you want to work with my team and I, you guys already know. But anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in very, very much. You know what? We're not gonna end it. I'm a YouTuber now. Forgot my car was locked. All right, peace out, guys.